Dear child, listen closely. Something has happened. Something you never expected. The person who holds a special place in your heart has spoken, not to you, but about you, and what they said will leave you speechless. For so long, they kept these words locked away, buried deep inside. But now they couldn't hold it in any longer. The truth has escaped, and it is reaching the ears of others before it has reached you. Why now? Why, after all this time, are they suddenly speaking of you? Is it regret? Is it guilt? Or is it something even deeper? Something they were afraid to admit even to themselves? The angels see the storm inside your heart, the whirlwind of emotions, the questions swirling in your mind. You may feel confused, uncertain, overwhelmed, but do not be afraid. The angels are here. They will guide you. They will help you understand why this moment matters. Why this is not just words. Why this is something greater. They spoke your name with a weight in their voice, with emotions they had long suppressed. Their words were not casual, not empty, not meaningless. No, my dear, their words carried power. Those who heard them were left in shock. Some could barely believe it. Others felt the truth in their voice, a truth they had hidden for so long, and now that truth is spreading. But the most important thing is this: their heart is no longer at peace. Something has shifted. Something they buried long ago is rising to the surface. They can no longer silence it. Even though they have not spoken to you directly, they have spoken their truth aloud, and that changes everything. Their silence has broken. The words they held back for so long have finally escaped, but they did not plan for this. It was not calculated, not rehearsed. It happened suddenly, unexpectedly, and it was filled with emotions they could no longer control. Those who heard them were left stunned. They saw something real, something raw, something undeniable. This was no fleeting thought, no careless remark, no empty confession. No, my dear, this was truth. Truth that had been building inside them. Truth they had tried to bury. Truth that had grown so heavy that when it finally came out, it came like a flood. It wasn't just words, it was a release, a moment of surrender, a moment when their heart spoke louder than their pride. And now they cannot take it back. They cannot undo what has been spoken, and they cannot silence what has been revealed. Something inside them has cracked open, something they can no longer ignore. And now, my dear, you must understand, this is not just about them. This is about you. This is about what was always meant to come to light. The angels want you to know this. The truth always finds its way to the surface, no matter how long it has been buried, no matter how hard someone tries to suppress it. And now, my dear, that truth is making its way to you. But why now? Why, after all this time, have they finally spoken? For so long they held it in. They convinced themselves they could keep quiet, that they could push it down, that they could move on without ever saying these words. But something changed. Something inside them broke. A weight they had carried for so long became too heavy. And now, my dear, they are feeling it more than ever before. They tried to run from it. They tried to silence it. They told themselves it didn't matter, that it was too late, that they could bury it and never look back. But the truth has a way of rising. The truth has a way of making itself known. And now they can feel it pressing against them. Louder, stronger, unstoppable. They thought they had control over their emotions. They thought they could decide when and if they would ever speak these words. But the heart does not follow logic. The heart does not wait for the right moment. The heart speaks when it can no longer hold back. And now, my dear, their heart has spoken. The The angels want you to know this is not an accident. This is not a coincidence. This is divine timing. You may feel overwhelmed. You may feel uncertain. You may not know what to do with this information, but listen closely. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You do not need to rush to a decision. You only need to trust. Trust that what was once hidden is being revealed for a reason. Trust that this moment is part of something greater. Trust that the angels are guiding you every step of the way. They have spoken, my dear, and that means something is about to change. Regret is a heavy burden, and now they are carrying it. It clings to them like a shadow, a constant reminder of what they lost. They may not have realized it before. They may have told themselves they made the right choice, that letting go was necessary, that you would forget, that they would forget. But, my dear, the heart does not forget what it once held close, and now they are feeling the weight of their own choices. They remember the moments, the laughter, the warmth, the way you looked at them, the way you made them feel. They had something rare, something beautiful, something most people spend their entire lives searching for, and instead of cherishing it, they let it slip through their fingers. They may have told themselves it didn't matter, that they would find something else, that love would come again. But now they see the truth. Now they understand. Love like yours does not come twice. It is not replaceable. It is not something that can be found just anywhere. And now they feel the emptiness, the silence where your voice used to be, the cold where your warmth once was, the longing that they can no longer ignore. The angels want you to know this. Their regret is not a reflection of your worth. You were never the mistake. You were never the lesson. You were the blessing, and now they finally see it. But my dear, seeing it does not mean they are ready to fix it. Regret does not always lead to action. Understanding does not always bring change. So, do not hold on to false hope. Do not wait in suffering. Do not put your heart on hold for someone still battling their own fears. You deserve more than someone who sees your worth only after losing you. The angels want you to remember. You were always worthy, and you still are. So now, my dear, the question remains. What happens next? What do you do with this truth? Do you reach out? Do you wait? Do you turn away? The angels want you to be still for a moment. Breathe. Let go of the noise in your mind and listen. You are not meant to chase. You are not meant to beg for clarity. You are not meant to lose yourself trying to understand someone else's confusion. Their words, though heavy with emotion, are only the first step. Words mean nothing without action. They have spoken about you, but have they spoken to you? They have admitted their regret. But have they made things right? The angels want you to remember, someone who truly sees your worth will not keep you in the dark. They will not let their fear outweigh their love. They will not hesitate when the truth is clear. So ask yourself, my dear, are they moving toward you, or are they still trapped in their own uncertainty? Do not let their regret hold you in place. Do not let their sorrow become your burden. You are not responsible for healing their heart. Only they can do that. And if they are meant to find their way back to you, they will. Not through words alone, not through regret alone, but through action, through growth, through real change. Until then, my dear, you must keep walking forward, not waiting, not looking back, but moving toward the love you deserve. Because the angels want you to know, what is meant for you will never be lost. It is time to release, to let go of the weight you have carried for so long, to set yourself free from the unanswered questions, the what ifs, the why did this happen, the could it have been different. The angels want you to understand. Holding on to pain does not bring healing. Replaying the past does not change it. Waiting for someone to undo their mistakes does not bring peace. You do not need their apology to heal. You do not need their return to feel whole. You do not need their regret to validate your worth. What happened, happened. The love you gave was real. The effort you put in was pure. And that, my dear, is enough. You did not lose. You did not fail. You simply loved someone who was not ready to receive it. And now, you must let go. Not with anger, not with resentment, not with sorrow, but with grace, with love, with peace in your heart, because the angels want you to know. This was never about losing them. This was about finding yourself. You have spent so much time looking back, wondering, hoping, waiting for them to see what they lost. But my dear, love is not meant to be chased. Love is not meant to be questioned. Love is not meant to be uncertain. The angels want you to know the love you deserve is coming. A love that will not hesitate. A love that will not fear. A love that will not make you feel like you are too much or not enough. This love will recognize you the first time it sees you. It will not need time to realize your worth. It will not need distance to understand your value. It will hold you, not with uncertainty, but with certainty, with devotion, with care. And this love will not be built on regret. It will not come after loss. It will not arrive only after the pain of separation. No, my dear, this love will be whole. From the beginning, it will be pure. It will be ready. The angels want you to open your heart, not to the past, not to the person who only sees your value after losing you, but to something new, something real, something that will never need to let you go to understand what they have, because, my dear, this is what you deserve, and it is coming. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even if you don't understand it now, even if your heart still aches, even if part of you still wonders, why? The angels want you to trust. There are no mistakes in the divine plan. Nothing has been lost. Nothing has been wasted. Every moment, every tear, every lesson, every bit of love you gave was meant to shape you, to prepare you, to lead you to something greater. You may not see it yet, but, my dear, one day you will. One day, you will look back and understand why this had to happen, why certain doors had to close, why certain people had to leave, why love, no matter how real, is not always meant to stay. But hear this now, what is truly meant for you will never pass you by. No matter how much time has passed, no matter how far it seems, no matter how impossible it feels, the universe is always moving, aligning, shifting things into place. And when the time is right, what is meant for you will arrive, without force, without doubt, without fear. So breathe, my dear. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the need to understand everything right now. The angels are guiding you, even in silence, even in stillness, even in the waiting. Trust them. Trust yourself. Trust the divine timing of your life, because something beautiful is coming, and when it arrives, you will know something is coming, something greater than you imagined, something that will make sense of everything you've been through. But before it arrives, your heart must be ready. The angels want you to understand. You cannot carry the past into your future. You cannot welcome new love while holding onto old pain. You cannot step into your blessings while clinging to what was never meant to stay. So now, my dear, it is time. Time to release the sadness. Time to let go of the regret. Time to free yourself from the weight of what could have been. Because your future is not behind you. It is ahead, and it is waiting for you. The angels want you to ask yourself, are you truly open to receiving what is meant for you? Or are you still hoping for the past to return? Are you making space for new love? Or are you still holding on to the memory of someone who let you go? This is the moment to choose. This is the moment to prepare, because when the right love arrives, it will need all of you, not just pieces, not just the parts that are healed, but the whole, beautiful, radiant soul that you are. So breathe, my dear. Let the past go with grace. Make peace with what was, and open your heart to what is coming. Because the angels want you to know it is closer than you think. My dear, you have come so far. You have walked through the pain. You have faced the questions. You have carried the weight of love and loss. But now the angels want you to hear this. You were never alone. Not then, not now, not ever. Every tear you cried was seen. Every prayer you whispered was heard. Every piece of love you gave was received by the universe, and none of it was in vain. You were not forgotten. You were not abandoned. You were being guided, shaped, prepared for something greater than you can imagine. The love you gave so freely will return to you in ways you cannot yet see. It will come back to you whole, unshaken, ready. So do not fear what is ahead. Do not hold on to what is behind. Walk forward in faith. Trust in divine timing. Trust in divine love. Trust in yourself. Because your heart is strong, stronger than you know. It has endured pain. It has carried burdens. It has been broken, yet it still beats with love. Your soul is wise. It has learned. It has grown. It has faced darkness, but never lost its light. Your love, pure, radiant, and true, was never meant to be wasted, never meant to be ignored, never meant to be unappreciated. Every bit of love you gave was seen, was felt, was received, even by those who didn't know how to hold it, even by those who let it slip away. Love does not disappear. It transforms. It multiplies. It returns in ways you do not expect. And now, my dear, it is returning to you. The angels are with you. They have always been with you in your quietest moments, in your deepest sorrow, in the nights when your heart ached and you thought no one could hear your cries. They were there, holding you, guiding you, whispering to you, telling you that you are not alone, that you are never forgotten, that your pain is not meaningless. They are speaking to you now. Listen closely. My dear, something beautiful is on its way, something you have prayed for, something your soul has been waiting for. It is moving toward you, slowly, surely, divinely timed. Be ready, my dear. Open your heart, open your hands. Prepare yourself to receive what is meant for you. It is coming, not by chance, not by coincidence, but because it was always meant to. And when it arrives, you will see why the wait was necessary, why the lessons were needed, why the pain had a purpose. You will understand. You will look back at every tear you cried, every silent prayer, every moment of doubt, and you will finally know. None of it was wasted. Every heartbreak was shaping you. Every delay was protecting you. Every closed door was leading you somewhere better. You are loved so deeply, so completely. More than you can even imagine. The universe has never abandoned you. It has never ignored you. It has never overlooked you. You are seen, even when you feel invisible, even when you think no one understands, even when the world feels cold and distant. You are cherished. You are treasured. You are held in divine hands. You are never alone, not in your joy, not in your sorrow, not in your waiting. The angels are walking with you. Every step, every breath, every moment. They are clearing the path ahead. They are aligning what is meant for you. They are removing what no longer serves you. They are preparing you for something greater. Trust them, my dear. Trust the timing. Trust the journey. Even when it doesn't make sense. Even when you cannot see what's ahead. Even when you feel like nothing is changing. The shift is happening. The energy is moving. The answers are unfolding. Slowly, perfectly, in ways you cannot yet see. So let go of the fear. Let go of the doubt. Let go of the thought that you have been forgotten. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are protected. You are being led to something far greater than what you thought you lost. Because nothing that is truly meant for you will ever pass you by. Not love, not purpose, not the life you are meant to live. All of it is coming together, even now, even as you wonder, even as you wait. The angels are working. The universe is shifting. Your prayers have been heard. Your heart has been felt. And soon, my dear, you will see, you will feel, you will receive, not just what you asked for, but something even greater, something even deeper, something that will make you look back and say, now I understand. Now I see why it had to happen this way. Because if you had settled for less, you would have missed what was truly meant for you. If you had clung to what was falling apart, you would not have had the hands to hold what is being placed in them now. Everything has led you here, to this moment, to this transformation, to this awakening. You are stepping into something new, something powerful. It will be something you have never felt before. Something pure, something whole, something safe. It will not leave you guessing. It will not make you doubt. It will not bring you pain disguised as love. Because real love does not confuse you. It does not make you beg. It does not leave you waiting in uncertainty. This love will arrive with clarity, with certainty, with open arms and no hesitation. It will not be afraid to hold you, to choose you, to stay. And when you feel it, you will know. Your heart will recognize it. Your soul will breathe in relief. Because this time, you will not have to fight for it. You will not have to prove yourself worthy. You will not have to shrink yourself to be loved. This love will honor you, cherish you, protect you, and it will come at exactly the right time. Not a moment too soon. Not a moment too late. But when you are truly ready to receive it, that is why you must trust. Trust the timing of your life. Trust the delays. Trust the lessons. Nothing is being withheld from you. Nothing is being taken away without reason. Everything is aligning behind the scenes. Even when you cannot see it. Even when it feels like nothing is happening. The universe is always moving, shifting, clearing a path, preparing you for what is yours. So, do not lose hope. Do not let impatience make you settle for less. Do not let loneliness convince you to go back to what broke you. You have come too far. You have healed too much. You have grown beyond the person you once were. You deserve something deeper now, something truer, something that matches the love you have within you, and it is coming, closer than you think. So be still, my dear. Breathe. Let the past rest where it belongs. Do not reach for what has already let you go. Do not hold on to what was never meant to stay, because what is coming is greater, greater than the love you lost, greater than the love you thought you wanted, greater than anything you imagined for yourself, because this time, it will not slip away. It will not leave you questioning your worth. It will not make you wonder if you are enough, because you are enough. You have always been enough, and the right love will see that, will feel that, will honor that. This love will not be careless with your heart. It will not play games. It will not be here today and gone tomorrow. This love will be constant, steady, grounded in truth. And when it arrives, it will stay. It will grow. It will deepen in ways you never knew love could. It will hold you in a way that makes you feel safe again, in a way that makes you believe in love again. Because this love will not remind you of the past. It will not reopen old wounds. It will not trigger your fears. It will be healing. It will be kind. It will feel like home. Not just a place, but a feeling, a knowing, a peace that settles deep within you. Because this love will not be built on pain. It will not be built on regret. It will not come after loss. It will not be something that almost happened. It will be real, fully present, fully alive. It will be what you have always deserved. So trust, my dear. Trust in love. Trust in the timing of your life. Trust that what is meant for you is already finding its way, and that nothing can stop it. Nothing can take it away. Not distance, not time, not fear, not even the mistakes of the past. Because what is truly meant for you will always find you, and when it does, you will not have to question it. You will not have to chase it. You will not have to convince it to stay. It will come willingly, freely, with no walls, no hesitation, no doubts, and you will know that everything you went through led you to this. Every heartbreak, every lesson, every tear you cried alone at night. It all had a purpose. It all brought you here, to this moment, to this love, to this new beginning, and you will be grateful. Grateful that you did not settle. Grateful that you did not give up. Grateful that you trusted. Because what is coming will make you forget why you ever worried. Will make you see why it never worked out with anyone else. Will make you feel love in a way you never have before. So be patient, my dear. Be open. Be ready. Because love is coming. The kind of love that does not leave. The kind of love that does not fade. The kind of love that does not break your heart, but instead heals it. A love that does not leave you questioning. A love that does not make you feel small. A love that does not make you wonder if you are enough. Because you are enough. You have always been enough. And the right love will see that. It will feel that. It will honor that. This love will not be careless with your heart. It will not take you for granted. It will not be here one day and gone the next. It will be steady, true, unshaken by fear, unafraid of commitment, unwilling to let you go. This love will not need time to realize what it has. It will not need space to appreciate you. It will not need distance to understand your worth, because it will know. From the very beginning, it will see you clearly. Not as an option, not as a temporary comfort, not as something replaceable, but as someone rare, someone precious, someone they do not want to lose. And this love, my dear, will not come with regret. It will not be built on apologies. It will not arrive only after loss. It will be whole. It will be complete. It will be ready. Because this time, you are not meant to settle. You are not meant to wait for someone to figure out your worth. You are not meant to love someone who is not ready to love you fully. You deserve more, and the angels want you to believe that, to know that in your heart, to trust that what is coming is so much greater than what you have lost. You are loved so deeply, so fully, by the universe, by the divine, by the very energy that created you. You are not alone, even when you feel lonely, even when you miss the love you once had, even when you wonder if you will ever find something real. You are never alone. The angels are with you. They walk beside you every day. They whisper to you in moments of doubt. They send you signs when you need them most. And they want you to know you are on the right path. Even when it feels like nothing is changing, even when it feels like you are standing still, even when you wonder if love is ever coming, it is. More than you know, more than you can see right now. more than you can even imagine. It is being prepared for you. It is aligning behind the scenes. It is moving closer. And when the time is right, it will arrive. Not with hesitation, not with fear, not with uncertainty, but with confidence, with devotion, with an open heart that is ready to hold yours. So be patient, my dear. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust the delays. Because they are not punishments. They are not obstacles. They are protection. They are preparation. They are making sure that when love arrives, it is everything you deserve and nothing less. Because you are not meant for half love. You are not meant for almost. You are not meant for temporary. You are meant for something real, something lasting, something that will stand the test of time, and that love, my dear, is coming. It is written in the stars. It is already on its way to you. You do not need to chase it. You do not need to search for it. You do not need to force it to happen. All you need to do is trust, breathe. Let go of the past. Let go of the hurt. Let go of the idea that love must be painful to be real, because real love does not hurt. Real love does not leave. Real love does not make you doubt your place in someone's life. It makes you feel safe. It makes you feel seen. It makes you feel chosen every single day. That is the love that is meant for you. That is the love that is coming, and the angels want you to be ready to open your heart, to open your hands, to welcome what is on its way, because it is closer than you think, closer than you know. And when it arrives, you will understand. You will see why the wait was necessary, why the lessons were needed, why the love that left you was never meant to stay. You will be grateful. Grateful that you didn't settle. Grateful that you didn't force something that wasn't meant for you. Grateful that you trusted the universe. Because when this love arrives, it will feel different. It will feel right. It will feel like home. A love that is patient. A love that is kind. A love that will not hurt you, abandon you, or make you question your worth. A love that will choose you again and again, no matter what. So be still, my dear. Let your heart be light. Let your soul be at peace. Because love is coming. A love that will feel like home. A love that will not hurt you. A love that will not confuse you. A love that will not leave you wondering if you are enough. Because you are enough. You have always been enough. And the right love will never make you doubt that. The kind of love that does not fade. That does not disappear when things get hard. That does not walk away when challenges arise. This love will stay. This love will fight for you. This love will grow stronger with time. The kind of love that does not break your heart. Because real love does not break. Real love builds. Real love strengthens. Real love makes you feel safe. It makes you feel at peace. It makes you feel like you're exactly where you are meant to be. And this love, my dear, is on its way. But before it arrives, you must let go. You must release the pain of the past. You must free yourself from the wounds that still linger, because you are not meant to carry old pain into new love. You are not meant to hold on to what hurt you. You are meant to heal, to grow, to prepare yourself for what is coming, because what is coming is greater than what you have lost. You do not need to chase it. You do not need to force it. You do not need to beg for it to arrive. Love is already finding you. It is already making its way into your life. Slowly, surely, perfectly timed, because love is not something you search for. Love is something you attract. Love is something that aligns with you when you are ready, and you, my dear, are getting ready. Your heart is healing. Your soul is growing. Your spirit is learning to trust again, and when you are ready, love will arrive, not in pieces, not with hesitation, not with fear, but whole. open, true, a love that will choose you every single day. No second guessing, no questioning, no wondering if you are wanted, because you will know from the very first moment. This love will recognize you. It will see your light. It will feel your warmth. It will cherish you in ways you have never known before. And this time, you will not have to fight for it. You will not have to prove your worth. You will not have to convince someone to stay, because the right love will stay on its own. It will hold you without fear. It will honor you without doubt. It will love you the way you have always deserved, with kindness, with patience, with depth, with truth. Because real love does not hide. It does not run. It does not push you away. Real love holds on. Real love makes space for you. Real love welcomes you with open arms. And this love, my dear, is coming. The love that will heal you. The love that will remind you why nothing worked out before. The love that will make you grateful for everything that led you here. Because now you are ready. Now you are open. Now you have learned what love truly is. And you will never settle for anything less. You are loved. Loved beyond words. Loved beyond time. Loved by the universe itself. You are seen. Every tear, every prayer, every longing in your heart has been witnessed, and nothing has been ignored. Nothing has been forgotten. Nothing has been wasted. You are cherished, a soul so rare, a heart so pure, a love so deep that it was never meant to be given to the wrong hands. That is why things had to happen the way they did. That is why love had to be delayed. That is why you had to walk away from those who did not see your worth. Because something better was always waiting. Something that would meet you where you are. Something that would never make you feel like you are too much or not enough. Because you, my dear, are just right. Exactly as you are. And the love that is coming will see you completely. Every part of you. Even the parts you hide. Even the parts you think no one will understand. And they will love you even more for them. Because love is not about perfection. Love is about acceptance. Love is about choosing each other, flaws and all. Love is about standing together no matter what. And that kind of love is on its way. The angels are with you. They are walking beside you every day. They are protecting you. They are guiding you. They are whispering to your heart, be patient, be open, be ready. Because when love arrives, it will not look like the past. It will not feel like your old wounds. It will not remind you of heartbreak. It will remind you of healing. It will remind you of hope. It will remind you of everything you have always deserved, and it will stay. It will grow. It will become something more beautiful than you ever imagined. And when it does, you will understand. You will look back and realize why things had to happen this way. Why the love that left was never the love that was meant to stay. Why the timing was not wrong, but perfectly aligned. You will smile. You will breathe. You will know that everything you went through led you here. To this love, to this moment, to the life you were always meant to have. And you will be grateful. Grateful that you trusted. Grateful that you waited. Grateful that you never gave up on love. Because now, love is here. Love is real. Love is yours. And this time, it will not leave. So my dear, be still. Breathe. Trust. Let go of the past and open your heart. Because love is coming. The kind of love that does not fade. The kind of love that does not break your heart, but instead heals it. You are loved. You are seen. Every part of you. Every scar. Every dream. Every piece of your heart that still hopes for something more. You are cherished. More than you know. More than you feel in this moment. more than you have ever been told. Your soul is precious. Your love is rare. Your heart is a gift, and the right person will never take it for granted. You are never alone, even when the nights feel long, even when the silence feels heavy, even when you wonder if anyone truly understands you. The angels are with you, always. They have never left your side, not for a second, not even when you felt abandoned, not even when you felt lost. They have been guiding you, holding you through the storms, whispering to you in moments of doubt. They see what is ahead. They know what is coming. They have been preparing you. Every delay has been protection. Every ending has been redirection. Every heartbreak has been a lesson. You may not understand it now, but one day you will. One day you will look back, and everything will make sense. You will see why things happened the way they did. You will see why certain people had to leave. You will see why love could not stay when you wanted it to. And you will not feel regret. You will feel peace. Because the angels have been working behind the scenes. They have been aligning something greater, something real, something lasting. And when the time is right, they will bring you to the love that was always meant for you, a love that will not run, a love that will not fear commitment, a love that will not hesitate to choose you. This love will come when you are truly ready, not when you are lonely, not when you are longing for the past, but when you are strong, when you are whole, when you are standing fully in your own light. That is when love will arrive. And this time, it will be different. This time, you will not have to wonder. This time, you will not have to chase. This time, you will not have to fight to be seen. Because the right love will see you immediately. It will recognize your soul. It will cherish your heart. It will hold you in ways no one ever has before. And you will know that this is what love was always meant to feel like. No more pain disguised as love, no more confusion, no more unanswered questions, only clarity, only peace, only a love that feels like home. Until then, trust the journey. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't feel that way, even if you are still healing, even if you are still learning to believe in love again. You are not behind. You are not missing anything. You are right on time. Every experience has shaped you. Every moment has prepared you. Every tear you cried was watering the future you are stepping into. Breathe. Let go of the past. Let go of the what-ifs. Let go of the pain that still lingers in your heart. Because you are not meant to carry it forever. You are not meant to live in the shadows of old love. You are meant to step forward into new beginnings, into new love, into the life that is waiting for you, the life that has always been meant for you, and know that something beautiful is on its way, something greater than you imagined, something that will make sense of everything that happened before. One day you will wake up and you will feel different, lighter, freer, at peace, because you will realize that you are no longer waiting. You are no longer holding on to a love that was never meant to stay. You are no longer looking back. You are moving forward. And as you do, everything you have been waiting for will find you, not by force, not by searching, but by divine alignment, because what is truly meant for you will never miss you. It will arrive when the time is right. It will stay when it is supposed to. And it will bring you more joy than you have ever known. So breathe, my dear, let go and trust, because love is coming. The kind of love that does not fade, the kind of love that does not break your heart, but instead heals it. A love that feels effortless, a love that brings peace, a love that makes you feel whole, and you are ready for it. More than you know, more than you feel in this moment, because your heart is strong, your soul is wise, and you are worthy of something real. You always have been. You always will be. The angels are watching over you. They are smiling upon you. They are leading you toward what is yours. So do not fear the unknown. Do not fear the waiting. Do not fear the time in between, because this space is sacred. This time is preparing you. This journey is necessary, and soon you will understand why. You will look back and be grateful. You will smile, knowing that you never settled. You will rejoice, knowing that the love you deserve was always on its way. You will breathe deeply, knowing that your waiting was not in vain. You will wake up one morning, and everything will feel different. The heaviness will be gone. The doubts will no longer haunt you. The longing will no longer consume you. Because you will finally understand why things had to happen the way they did. Why certain people had to leave. Why certain love could not stay. Why certain doors had to close before better ones could open. And in that moment, you will feel peace. Not just in your mind, not just for a moment, but deep in your heart. A peace that does not fade. A peace that does not break. A peace that feels like home. Because, my dear, home is not just a place. Home is a feeling. Home is safety. Home is love without fear. And that is what is coming to you. A love that feels like home. A love that does not make you anxious. A love that does not make you second-guess your worth. A love that does not leave you waiting in uncertainty. Because love, real love, does not leave you questioning. It does not play games. It does not ask you to prove yourself over and over again. It does not make you feel like you are too much or not enough. Because you are enough, exactly as you are. And the right love will see that. It will feel that. It will honor that. It will not run. It will not push you away. It will not come and go. It will stay. And when it does, you will feel it. You will know. Your heart will recognize it before your mind even understands. Because this love will be different. This love will not remind you of the past. It will not feel like the ones who left. It will not carry the pain you once knew. Because this love will be healing. This love will be strong. This love will be pure. This love will be ready. Ready to hold you, ready to choose you, ready to stay. Because real love is not afraid. Real love does not run at the first sign of difficulty. Real love does not wait until it is too late. Real love does not realize your worth only after losing you. Real love knows from the very first moment. And real love never lets go. So trust. Trust that you are being led to something better. Trust that your heart is healing in ways you cannot yet see. Trust that you are becoming the person who is ready for the love that is meant for you, because you are not meant to settle. You are not meant to chase. You are not meant to beg for the bare minimum. You are meant for more. More love. More joy. More peace. More than what you have been given in the past. More than what you thought you had to accept. Because love is not meant to hurt. Love is not meant to leave scars. Love is not meant to make you feel invisible. Love is meant to be safe. Love is meant to be kind. Love is meant to lift you higher, not tear you down. And that kind of love is on its way to you. Closer than you think. Closer than you know. Closer than you feel in this moment. Because even now, the universe is working. The angels are aligning things behind the scenes. The energy is shifting in your favor. The love you have been waiting for is making its way to you. Slowly, surely, perfectly timed. Because love does not arrive too soon. Love does not come when you are not ready to receive it. Love arrives when your heart is open. Love arrives when your soul is at peace. Love arrives when you have finally learned that you never had to chase it in the first place, that you were always worthy of it, that you were never asking for too much, that you were simply asking the wrong people. But now, everything is changing. Now you are stepping into something new. Now you are stepping into the love that was always meant for you. No more pain disguised as love. No more empty promises. No more almosts. Only certainty. Only devotion. Only the kind of love that does not fade, that does not break, that does not make you feel like you are hard to love, because you are not hard to love. You are love itself. You are light. You are warmth. You are someone who deserves to be held, to be seen, to be cherished. And that, my dear, is exactly what is coming. So be patient, be open, be ready, because the love you deserve is not far away. And when it arrives, it will change everything. It will make sense of every tear you cried. It will make sense of every moment you felt like love was never coming. It will make sense of every time you thought you had found it, only to lose it again. Because now, you are finding the love that will not leave. You are finding the love that will stay, and it will stay because it was always meant to. This love was never lost. It was simply waiting for the right time, and that time is coming soon. So trust that everything is unfolding the way it should. Trust that the universe has heard you. Trust that the angels are guiding you. They are preparing you. They are walking with you every step of the way. You are never alone. Not in your waiting, not in your healing, not in the space between what was and what will be. Even in silence, you are not alone. Even in sadness, you are not alone. Even when you feel like no one understands, you are not alone. The angels are with you. They are holding you. They are standing beside you, even when you cannot see them, even when you cannot feel them, even when you think no one is listening. You are seen. Every tear, every prayer, every whispered hope. The universe has not forgotten you. Your heart is not invisible. Your love is not unnoticed. You are cherished. More than you know, more than you feel in this moment, more than you have ever been told. Your love is rare. Your soul is precious. Your heart is a gift. And the right person will never take it for granted. They will never make you feel like you are too much. They will never make you feel like you are not enough. They will see you, truly see you, and they will not run. They will not hesitate. They will not leave you guessing. Because love, real love, does not make you feel unwanted. It does not leave you waiting. It does not walk away when things get hard. Love stays. Love chooses you. Love is sure, and that love, my dear, is coming. The kind of love that will not fade. The kind of love that will not break your heart. The kind of love that will not leave scars. This love will heal you. This love will hold you. This love will feel like home. Because real love is not painful. It is not confusing. It is not something you have to fight for. It is something that flows freely, something that feels natural, something that brings peace, not fear, and that love is being prepared for you. The angels are with you. They are guiding you. They are preparing you. Every delay has a purpose. Every moment of waiting is leading you closer. Every unanswered question will one day make sense. You are not forgotten. You are not missing out. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. And when the time is right, everything will fall into place. The love that is meant for you will find you, not by force, not by chasing, not by searching, but by divine timing. Because love does not arrive too soon. Love does not come when you are not ready. Love arrives when your heart is truly open, when your soul is at peace, when you have learned to trust. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even when it doesn't feel like it, even when you don't understand, even when the waiting feels endless. Something beautiful is on its way, something greater than you imagined, something that will change everything. You will wake up one day and everything will be different. The heaviness will be gone, the sadness will fade, the longing will no longer consume you, because you will finally understand. You will see why things had to happen the way they did, why certain people had to leave, why certain love could not stay, and you will not feel regret. You will feel peace. You will smile. You will breathe. You will know that every heartbreak led you here, that every tear was preparing you, that every moment of waiting was not wasted, because now you are ready. Ready for love that stays. Ready for love that grows. Ready for love that was always meant to be yours. And this time, it will be different. This time, you will not have to fight for it. You will not have to convince someone to love you. You will not have to wonder if you are enough. Because the right love will know. It will see your worth from the very beginning. It will cherish you. It will honor you. It will hold you in ways no one ever has before. And you will know that this is what love was always meant to feel like. No more pain, no more confusion, no more wondering if love will ever find you. Because love is already on its way. It is moving towards you, even when you cannot see it, even when you feel like nothing is happening, even when doubt creeps into your mind. Love is still coming. It is finding its way to you. Slowly, surely, perfectly timed, and when it arrives, you will understand. You will look back and see that every tear was leading you here, that every heartbreak was making space for something better, that every delay was protecting you, that nothing was ever lost, that nothing was ever wasted, that everything, every moment of waiting was part of the plan. A divine plan, a perfect plan, one that was always meant to bring you here, to the love that was made for you, to the person who was meant to hold your heart, to the life that was always waiting for you, and you will be grateful. Grateful that you never gave up. Grateful that you never settled for less than you deserved. Grateful that you trusted the process. Even when it was hard, even when it hurt, even when you wondered if love would ever come. Because now it is here, and it is real, and it is everything you imagined, and more. It is love without fear, love without hesitation, love without conditions, the kind of love that stays, the kind of love that grows, the kind of love that never makes you question your worth. Because you were always worthy, from the very beginning. You were never asking for too much. You were simply asking the wrong people. But now that is over. Now you are stepping into something new, something deeper, something that will never slip away. So be patient, my dear. You are closer than you think, closer than you feel in this moment, closer than you have ever been before. Love is near. It is waiting just beyond what you can see. And soon, it will step into your life. Without warning, without delay, without fear. And when it does, you will feel it in your soul. You will know it is real, because this time, it will not come with confusion. It will not come with uncertainty. It will not come with pain. This time, it will come with peace. It will come with joy. It will come with the quiet knowing that this is what love was always meant to feel like. This is what you were waiting for. This is what you always deserved. No more almosts. No more unfinished love stories. No more wondering if you are enough, because you are enough. You have always been enough. And now, love is coming to meet you exactly where you are, not when you have to prove yourself, not when you have to change who you are, not when you have to earn it, but now, as you are, whole, worthy, loved. So be open, be ready, because everything you have been waiting for is about to find you, and when it does, and when, it will be more beautiful than you imagined, more perfect than you hoped, more powerful than anything you have ever known, because it will be real, real in the way that love should be, pure, unshaken, eternal. So trust, my dear, even now, even in the waiting, even in the silence, because love is coming. It is written in the stars. It is already moving in your direction. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can take it away. Not time, not distance, not fear, not even the past. Because what is truly meant for you will always find you, and when the time is right, it will arrive and it will stay. So breathe. Let go of fear. Let go of doubt. Let go of the past that no longer serves you. You are stepping into something new, something greater, something that will change your life forever. And the angels are guiding you. They are preparing you. They are making sure your heart is ready to receive this love, because this love is unlike anything you have known before. It will not remind you of the ones who left. It will not feel like the love that hurt you. It will not reopen old wounds. It will heal them. It will soothe them. It will make you forget why you ever worried in the first place, because this love was always meant for you, and nothing can keep it from you. So hold on a little longer. Stay hopeful a little longer. Keep believing in love a little longer, because everything is aligning. Everything is shifting. Everything is working in your favor. And soon, very soon, you will see it for yourself. You will wake up and realize that love has arrived, that love is here, that love has finally found you, and you will know that every moment of waiting was worth it. Every tear, every prayer, every moment of doubt, every night you wondered if love would ever find you, every time you questioned if you were enough, every time you felt like love had passed you by. None of it was wasted. None of it was for nothing. It all brought you here, to this love, to this person, to this life that was always meant to be yours, to a love that will never leave, to a love that will never make you feel like you are not enough, to a love that does not hurt, to a love that does not fade, and you will be grateful, more grateful than you have ever been before, because you will finally understand. You will finally see why love had to take its time. You will finally see why nothing worked out before, why every heartbreak was just a lesson, why every loss was just a redirection, why every delay was protection, because now you will see that love was never missing, love was never lost, love was always on its way to you, slowly, surely, unstoppably. It was moving toward you all along, even when you couldn't see it, even when you felt forgotten, even when you thought you would never find it. It was always meant for you. It was always written in the stars, and nothing could ever take it away. So trust, even when it feels like nothing is happening, even when your heart feels tired, even when you want to give up. Trust that love is coming, because it is. It is closer than you think, closer than you feel, closer than you have ever been before. Breathe. Let go of the past. Let go of the pain. Let go of the fear that love will never come. Because it is coming, and it is not just any love. It is the kind of love that stays. The kind of love that does not run. The kind of love that does not make you feel like you are hard to love. because you are not hard to love. You are love itself. You are light. You are warmth. You are everything that love is meant to be. And now, you are about to receive the same love you have always given. You are about to be cherished the way you have always cherished others. You are about to be held the way you have always held others. You are about to be loved in the way you have always deserved. This love will feel different. It will feel peaceful. It will feel safe. It will not come with fear. It will not come with doubt. It will not make you wonder if it is real, because you will know. Your heart will recognize it. Your soul will remember it. It will feel like home, and it will stay. So be open. Be ready, because everything you have been waiting for is about to find you. And when it does, you will understand. You will see why the wait was necessary. You will see why the universe made you wait. You will see why the love that left was never the love that was meant to stay. You will feel grateful. Grateful that you never settled. Grateful that you never begged someone to see your worth. Grateful that you let go of the things that were never meant for you. Because now, something better is arriving, something greater, something deeper, something that will never leave you questioning. The love you deserve is here, and it is real, and it is yours. So trust, even now, even in the waiting, even in the silence, even in the moments where it feels like love is far away, because love is not far away. Love is moving toward you. Love is already on its way, and when it arrives, you will look back and smile. You will breathe deeply, knowing that everything happened for a reason. You will realize that nothing was ever lost. Nothing was ever wasted. Everything was leading you here, to this moment, to this love, to this life that was always meant to be yours. And you will be grateful. More grateful than you have ever been before, because now you will see that love was never missing. Love was never lost. Love was always on its way to you. So trust, breathe, let go, and know that something beautiful, something life-changing, something real is on its way.